Right, final two pieces I have is the canopy aerial. It keeps falling off. I glued it yesterday, but it just come off in my hands. Literally, it's not gluing to the clear canopy part. So what I'm going to have to do is drill a hole in here, put a small piece of brass wire in there, same with the canopy, and glue it in that way. The other piece I've got to do is this aerial here. It's about a 45-degree angle at the side, just past the trailing edge. That's got to be put on. Again, I've got to drill it out because of the hole's been blocked up. So I've just got to clear the hole out and then I can glue that in. Yesterday, I got all the decals on. Here. Right, now, some people got the wrong idea about this, or mistaken idea. These decals are really thick, but they've gone down, they've conformed to all the panel lines. I've had no trouble with them whatsoever, apart from them being thick. Now they're on the model, I can't feel them. And that's because when I done these, I glossed this area, just that area, put the decal down. When that was dried, I glossed over the top with the Vallejo varnish and let that dry. It didn't take long. It was very hot yesterday, so I also managed to put a couple of coats of matte varnish over the whole model yesterday. And today, you can't feel. These are very sensitive. These bits here, like safe crackers. But I've always had very sensitive tips of fingers, and I can feel every little undulation, every little spike in the paintwork and that. I can feel it, and I can't feel those decals. They are absolutely smooth on there, unless these are special type of decal. If they're thick in the middle and then they taper out to the outside, I don't know. But that's what it looks like. You know, that's what it feels like. They've gone down. I can hardly feel anything there. Actually, I can't feel anything there. I can feel the panel lines. Like I said, they've gone into the panel lines really nicely and everything. So, on that score, I'm going to call that a very successful decaling. The other thing I did was I took the canopy masks off. They're actually stuck to the table there. I'm going to put them back on the sheet. So, being skimpling, I might use them again on another one. The canopy has gone all right. There's a couple of places where when I pulled the masks off, I pulled a little bit of the paint off, but I'm not worried about that. I'm going to put a little bit of silver on them so they're like scratched up or sandblasted, because it's a desert basically. So it would have little scratches and patches of the paint where it's been sandblasted off basically. So I will be doing that. I've got a couple of weeks left I've got to the 16th. So what's it? Today it's the 17th today. There's no 17th. When am I talking about 17th? It's the 3rd today. Yesterday I had 2 weeks. Today I got 2 weeks less 1 day. Sorry about that. I should wait till later after I've got up. I've only had a couple of cups of coffee this morning, so I need another half pint of coffee at least to wake me up. But far as I'm concerned, this is almost finished now. There is one place I broke off the front gun barrel, taking off the mask. It was actually covered in mask oil to keep, because I painted it all up. I'll take the mask all off now, and I'm going to glue it back onto the gun position here. So that's no problems at all with that. The two glazing pieces here, where the guns are, for some reason on the masks here, I've checked them. There is only one. I don't know whether you can see this there. Can you see that one there by my finger? Hang on, let me I'll put it back in there and you can see. Okay, here's the mask piece. This is for those two gun emplacement pieces. There is only one on the mast sheet. Now, the two gunning placements, it's not like they haven't had room to put it on. There's plenty of room, there's big space up the top there, but they haven't put the second one on there. So I've had to do one, paint it, put the top coat on it, varnish it, take the mask off, put it onto the other one, and do the same again. So that was a bit of a problem. If I thought about it, I probably could have cut a second one out. There's plenty of room on these masks, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the old mask back on it because they're still very sticky, and then you'll see that that sheet there is from the cockpit glazing area. So most of this sheet is used. There's only not all the sheets used on that. Even the tail wheel, which I didn't actually use, but the tail wheel's on this sheet here. And the second sheet has got the different canopy on it here with a single gunning placement, and it's got the gondola underneath it as well. Excuse me. So I haven't used this sheet, so I may be able to use this on another one. I will be able to use it on another one. So I'm going to get on with this and get those two aerials in right now. I've got the aerials on now, as you can see just down. If I can hold this here just a second. I've got it just here. Put that one on. Now I believe there's a wire that goes to the tail from that bottom one. I'm not certain, but I think it is. And the top one goes from here to the tail, and then you've got a couple of drop downs on there as well. But I'm not going to touch this now until tomorrow. They give it a full 24 hours to dry to lock that into position before I start threading on aerial wires. So for now, I'm calling this is actually complete. There's just a couple of extra little bits I'm going to put on it. So that is it. I said I'd get it finished by the weekend, or for the weekend I should say, for a Sunday, and today I got it finished. Actually I would have finished it yesterday if it wasn't for those aerials. So I'm going to put this to one side and get on with the seaplane build right now.